With just 2 weeks until Election Day and early voting already underway in some states, candidates are focusing on key battleground states. Former President Donald Trump holding several events in Pennsylvania this weekend, while Vice President Kamala Harris was in Atlanta before heading to Pennsylvania too. ABC's Christiane Codiero has more from Washington.
Vice President Kamala Harris in Georgia this weekend, delivering remarks at a church in Stonecrest.
Faith and good works go hand in hand. And that is especially true when it comes to protecting our sacred right to vote and getting souls to the polls.
Then traveling to Jonesboro for an early voting event.
We who believe in our country and love our country know that we each as individuals and as a community have the power to make decisions through these next 16 days that will be about a statement about what kind of country do we want to live in.
Some musical star power on hand, Stevie Wonder helping the vice president celebrate her birthday. Donald Trump spending the weekend in the crucial battleground state of Pennsylvania. At a rally Saturday evening in Latrobe, Trump using expletives to describe his opponent.
We can't stand you, you're a vice president.
Harris was asked about the comments in an interview today with MSNBC.
The President of the United States must set a standard, not only for our nation, but understanding the standard that we as a nation must set for the world.
Trump today visiting a McDonald's, working the French fry cooker.
I love McDonald's. I love jobs. I like to see good jobs.
Harris has spoken about working at the fast food chain while attending Howard University in Washington. Trump today claiming without evidence she did not.
She never worked at McDonald's. In other words, she's lying, Kamala.
The Harris campaign continues to confirm that Harris did work at McDonald's. Earlier today, Trump was also asked about a phone call he says he had with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
He called me up yesterday morning. We talked. I congratulated him on obviously doing a very good job keeping Israel safe. He's doing very well.
Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
Today in Chesapeake, the Greater Hampton Roads Black Democrats hosted a 60th birthday celebration in honor of Vice President Kamala Harris. The celebration wrapped up around 30 minutes ago at Cutlass Grill. Special guests in attendance were the Democratic Party, Virginia State of Chair Susan Swicker, the Association State of Democratic Chairs, and Minnesota Democratic State Party Chair Ken Martin. And in Virginia Beach, Governor Glenn Youngkin joined 2nd District Congressional candidate Jen Kiggans for a campaign event. The two were out rallying for the Filipino-American community. Youngkin praising Kiggans' policies and Virginia's economic growth. Take a listen.
And we have streamlined over 50,000 regulations in Virginia, and it is translated into over $1 billion a year of savings to Virginians and Virginia companies. We can do this. More jobs, better education, safer communities, and a government that works for you.
Early in-person voting has been underway in Virginia for about a month now, when it also ends roughly 2 weeks from now. The deadline to apply for a mail-in ballot is October 25th, and again, Election Day is November 5th. Keep in mind, on Election Day, the polls in Virginia close at 7 p.m. And early in-person voting is happening in North Carolina, too, and voters are turning out in record numbers. Early in-person voting ends the same day that it does here in Virginia. That's Saturday, November 2nd. And the last day that you can apply for an absentee ballot in North Carolina is October 29th. Those ballots must be returned to the polls by the time they close on Election Day at 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday, November 5th. Hey, and remember, you can also find information about the upcoming election in the 13 News Now voter guide. Just text the word VOTE to the number on your screen here, and we'll send you a link back.